happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
So what he really saying? What he really saying? Nigga go. Nigga on y'all marks. Get set. That's what they
Buffalo
say.
offense ready to go for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Man, come on, man. Even his next door neighborhood, his ignorant neighbor, Shanae, man, Shanae Eagle 42, man. Come on, man.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
This is what they call these celebrities.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen.
All they got to give you is these celebrities. All they got to do is say,
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. Crawford had some room to work. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 77 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was take it.
Touchdown, New Orleans! A great play there. 40 yards. And the Saints are able to extend their lead. Grupe able to add the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Well, no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So this was also a race ritual as well, a mockery ritual. Because remember, he did his first rap name before he changed it, and that might have been why he changed it. Right up, Daddy. That was his first stage, man. 42.
Allen looks to throw on second down.
At the time,
and his throw should be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
It was sort of passed away on November 15th, which left 46 days left. Now, you break down that date numerology, man. November 15th, we did 26.
Throwing his Allen on
So
third.
we got 46 and 26, just like me.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
I had no idea what geometry was. I had no idea.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Because my pops took me to go see. He took me to go see.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
But I ain't know how deep it was. And look, he was even in a movie called 21 Bridges, half 42. Well, come on. Right, because
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
But come on, man. I wasn't the only one that noticed it, man. I went on Reddit, man. I see the article. Somebody said they didn't even know who Sammy Boston was.
This pass complete to Madden. And he will be out of bounds here. It will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
That seeing happen. Watch it live. Watch them do it live. Watch them change his birthday live and just ignore the fact that he was 42. Well, come on.
Here's third and a few inches.
He was 42. Man, come on, man.
They'll try the left side. It's Crawford. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 134 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
On first down, Carr. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 36 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll dump this off to Cook. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And all will be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching. pushing it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could have cost them a ball game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football, so to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
And this returnable for Hines. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
You know, with the narrative, you know, the slavery narrative,
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Oh, that was a big beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
It's going to take, 42 years to build it. Come on. Now we circle back to
Allen,
right?
the play
His
fake.
original stage name was Puff Daddy.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Before her birthday. Also, 30 days.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
42 and 30.
And he's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now, he was also 49 years old. At the time,
They'll run on 1st down. Crawford. Now a quick stiff arm and some space to run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 137 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
this was paying homage to any.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He'll take it inside the 25.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game. Then read it.
Now the turnover fast continues. Here's another interception.
Anyway, and that's all we got for this video, man.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. They came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Keep in mind, this was 3 years ago. I had no idea what geometry was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I just remember because my pops took me to go see.
Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
He was in the movie 40, but I didn't know how deep it was. And look, he was even in a movie called 21 Bridges Half 42. But come on. Right, because
getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is always hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Crawford. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you take back on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. Crawford, and not much running room. Down to the 32. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Equals 42. I also think about Martin Luther King, right? Martin equals 42, and what do you know? He lived in an apartment 42.
Now 2nd and 9.
Man, come on, man. Even his next door
To throw his car. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well. It's a down inside the 20.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs, that's that short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this one is right through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The whole scheme of things as well. But you know they got to use some people to give you some truth, or give you a little bit of truth, so they couldn't never trade you, and they didn't never try to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Wipe away their karma. You with me? So when it's time for the
welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Now it's time.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
What's the 27 club? He's not going to make it
The
past
Saints
29.
offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down now, it's Crawford, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Carr. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down, it's Crawford, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At the time, Ken Porter passed away.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
That was my voice. 49.
On first down, Allen.
He was 49.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped the pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm was just off, just got thrown off? Got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. And incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to cut the throwing lanes?
He's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. If they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustaining runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Left side, Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills had 6 to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Jair Elam makes a pick, powering his way forward. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's able to find Miller. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Cook up the gut. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 2nd down now, it's Crawford, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's got his target.
This game, bro.
He's going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going,
and they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, Took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Handoff comes to Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Touchdown! Dawson Knox from 4 yards out. And the Bills are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. Fighting ahead at the 15. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. On play action, Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
That is caught. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Darnell Mooney, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of, winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Carr to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. To throw, it's Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Crawford. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Carr to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Carr now on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll turn to Kamara. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
They're all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Scotty Miller, 37 yards. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bills, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Academics posted a story to his Instagram at the Beverly Center where they'll have an ultimate shot later this his life, along with a little Dirk song in the background where Dirk would rap, "We don't care what the rumor is." When Lil Durk and academics actually met for their interview, they were continuing to disrespect, with Dirk saying he used to have Wando in a headlock like a little boy, referring to the time that Wando and Ron were wearing the same outfits backstage before they started meeting.
I think you feel like his career, Wando's career, has been affected. Wando's local. Well, I mean, that's not
would then go on to say he was disappointed that the person who killed Ron thought him was a nerd.
Yeah, right. Real game. I mean, real gangster gets to go back like
Now, Quando would end up clapping back to these comments with an alarming tweet where he appeared to suggest his crew of nerds had killed 7 people last year. Perhaps this was just bravado, or perhaps this truly was self-incrimination at its worst. Because unfortunately for Quando, a few months after this tweet, he would find himself in hot water, being arrested, and being the leader of the Rolling 60s Crips in Savannah, Georgia.
A Grade 12 Albany is a Savannah rapper indicted on gang and drug charges. The Chatham County grand jury indictment accuses him of being a leader of the so-called Rolling 60s gang.
Quando Rondo is sitting in the Chatham County jail after the district attorney indicted him for gang and drug charges. In my hand is the 17-page, 49-count indictment dating back to October 2022.
The Rolling 60s are currently one of the largest and most violent street gangs in Savannah. That man is a leader of them.
Leading to a serious legal case with efforts that actually banned Quando from the city of Savannah due to repeated attempts on his life, allegedly causing a danger to the community.
The district attorney's office filed a motion to have the famous Savannah rapper banned pending trial from Chatham County. The filing claims he was the target of a number of shootings, including this one 10 days ago on Skidway Road. And because of those shootings, prosecutors say Bowman's presence posed